From iron.org, click the Login button and enter your username and password for the Collaboration Center. Once you log in, you will find your new YES courses under the Courses I Am Teaching tab and Future section. Also on your home page, any projects you're registered for or courses will show up there and you can navigate to Schoology. We're going to take a look at the Liberia YES Pre-Departure Orientation course. And you'll notice when you go there, there are a couple activities that are already here. The YES team moved some introduction activities and discussion prompts there to give you an example of what you might start to create in your PDO group. Of course, you can take any of these discussion questions and keep them. You can edit them to change the content, or you can delete them and make your own activities. So we're going to take a look today about how to create activities for your YES students. But just a quick note, you can always drag and drop to reorder them. And we really do recommend making use of folders if you have different units or themes that you're covering for pre-departure orientation. And you can do that by clicking that Add Materials button and adding folders. You can change the colors, you can add description, and anything you like to create the folders to then start to organize your activities. So we're going to take a look at the basic activities for your PDO groups, and there are 4 that we recommend using, and we're going to take a look at each of them. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is the Add Discussion, and this is the basic prompt where you can add a title and then a description to your for your discussion prompt. You can even add photos here or videos or just a list of questions that you want your participants to discuss. So you can add that. You can also try to add maybe a media album. So for example, photo gallery where students share a picture of their favorite food. This is another way to get students sharing and interacting in a visual way. It's pretty easy to do. And then students can go and add their media and captions in a photo gallery instead of as a discussion topic. The next thing we'll look at is this Add Page option. And this is really helpful if you want to add information to help guide your YES students. So are there guidelines that you want to share? Are there a list of instructions that you want to give? This is really where you get to create content and content that you want to share with the students. So it will show up as an information page. Students can't really respond to it. You can also use this button to display inline, and then it'll show up on that main page there. So some things you can do to play with the display. There is also the option to add a file, link, or external tool. And this is really helpful if you had a PDF or Word document that you wanted to share. Perhaps you have a link to your favorite website and you want students to explore that website. So you can put the link there and add it. So you'll see here, Iron website. And oftentimes the website will load directly in Schoology. Sometimes it might take a minute. And if it doesn't load directly, you can always click and view it in a separate web tab, so as we are here. And the other type of file, link, or external tool you might share is if you're doing things like Padlet or interactive tools, or maybe like a Google document where students are contributing. So you can definitely link all of those resources in for students to then connect on a link. I'm going to go back and show you one thing about these information pages that you can add. If you want to add videos or photos, for example, you can upload a YouTube video directly into your PDO group. And you can just search if you know the title of the video that you're looking for, select it once you find it, and then you can import it as an embed. And so this is really great. Click to save your changes. You can have information like video showing up right in the project that you want your YES students to watch. and perhaps then they have a discussion around that video. One note is that the admins of the group are the only ones that can add materials. So if you're adding a folder, always make sure you put a discussion or a media album in there so your students have a place to collaborate. So again, let's take a look. Our admins in this group, we've got Leroy, Micah, and Emma. They have the admin shield, and they're the only ones that have access to add materials. They're also the only ones that have access to do the updates to the group. So if there's program news or an update, an announcement that you want to share, you can post it there. All of your students will get the notification and an email notification if they're subscribed. So please do remember we've got that Yes Program Team group where we can connect with one another. So if you have a question about how to do something, or if you tried something really cool and you want to share an idea, definitely post that in the group. And we look forward to seeing you.